And one fish, two fish. 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 Alright, YouTube sounds, or Twitch sounds good. Hey, I see art over on the YouTube too. That's right, we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Let me check the YouTube though. I'll double check. Oh. Hold on. Where's my YouTube? Let's try this button here. I gotta get better organized at this. Maybe let's go over to my channel. Look at me live. Maybe let's go over to my channel. Alright, sounds good. Look at me live. I can hear myself on YouTube now too. Alright. I think I'm going to try to salvage the dress I was working on Tuesday. And maybe we can do some texturing on the Rocket Girl outfit. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still trying to get the Maiden of Mars Princess outfit finished up and submitted to Daz, but I don't know. I got busy with client work. I had to remove snow from the driveway today. I had to drive out into a snowstorm to go to the pharmacy. Then I had to drive out into the snowstorm to go to the pharmacy again. That is not fun. I do not recommend driving while it's still snowing. Not recommended. And the brake doesn't work, so I had to use the car. It still would have been stressful driving in the truck. Anyhow, check out Charles. Check out art. What are we doing? I think I'm gonna launch Marvelous Designer. I have an idea how I'm gonna kind of clean things up with the Oracle outfit I was kind of working on. We're gonna simplify it. And I think I'm also gonna add maybe some arm sleeves and some leggings or something like that. So that's what I got planned for today. And then maybe I will have an outfit we can actually make into something. Because what I actually managed to accomplish on Tuesday, I did not like how that ended up. I think I was recovering by the end of the day. Let's see, file. Is this in my recents? It is in my recents. Why is my recents so short? That should be a longer list than that. So I reworked some stuff in here. So we got rid of the pleats because that definitely wasn't working. I'm going to reshape these. And I think instead of like gathering stuff, we're just going to bring it down and do sharp points. And I think for this, I'm going to open this up and I think I'm going to round the collar out a little bit. So the back cape will be a little bit wider. We're going to come to like a narrow point. Actually, what I think I'm going to do, because that is that one right there. And I'm going to cut these in half. And we're going to fit these a little bit better. So let me do that. So first things first, let's split this one right down the middle in half. We're going to move some points around. We're going to add some curve to it so it forms over the breasts a little bit better. We're going to make it come narrow down into here. So we're going to get away from this just two strips of cloth thing and start basically shaping it more into a formed dress. And I already forgot what I'm doing. Let's try this. Let's split that in two. Let's drag a line right down the middle. Let's cut that. We're going to actually cut and sew that. And we'll move you over here just so I can see what I'm doing. Do I got an extra little point here? I do have an extra little. Oh, these are sew points. Yeah, let's get rid of this sewing for right now. We'll redo this later. And now I'm gonna shape this. So I think we'll just take these and run them kind of over this way a little bit. And this one over this way a little bit. Then what I'm going to do is right about in here. Nope. I'm not seeing, you know what, I need this. There we go. So we'll put a curve right in here. We'll pull this out. Do I want to do it like this? I think we'll just do it like that. 552.5. Let me see if I can match that over here. 552.5. Something like that. Did I ever eat? I have not ever eaten at a Golden Corral. Think at one point there was one across the river from us. But I think it's closed. And that was the only one in the area. Did I not just hit the... Are you not doing anything? Yeah, you don't look like you're doing anything. I'm not sure my curving's curving much. Yeah, somebody doesn't have... Let's freeze those. One of your favorite long ago... You ate there tonight. Ooh. That's one of those buffet places, right? Is there anything special about Golden Corral that sets it apart from other buffets? You know what? I think I'm going to trace out some stuff here. Let's see how these pieces work out. I'm going to hide. We're just going to hide these for a second here, and I'm going to kind of sketch some lines on the avatar and see if that will help me any. Because this isn't wrapping over as I was kind of hoping it would. So I probably need much more exaggerated shapes. So let's turn off gravity for a little bit. They have great desserts and sides and meats. That's the 3 basic food groups: desserts, sides, and meats. Don't fill up on the salad, Art. You gotta go for the shrimp. That's right. The bread is a sucker's play. It looks good, but don't do it. Fill up on the fresh fruit and the meats. Do they cook the meat there to order, or is that just sitting out like roast beef cuts or something? Yep, Chris's brain has stopped. That's right. I remember what I just said. I'm trying to get these so they form over that chest a little bit better. So we're going to do that. Ooh, they do have Steak Chef for dinner. Oh, how much do they charge for that now? Because I know it's one of those things where you charge for a plate, right? And I'm so old. I have not been in a buffet in like forever. The closest thing I went to is in New York. They have these where you load up the trays, but then they charge you by the pound. So I used to do that for lunch occasionally. There were places outside where you go in and they had all sorts of different foods, and you could just like load it up onto a plate. But that ran like $6 a pound or something like that. I forget. Maybe it was more than that. I don't know. That was back in the teens. You remember the teens? They were younger, innocent times. I'm going to hide those. Shift Q. All right, I'm going to sketch out some lines on here and see what we can do. We'll do a little bit of line on avatar business. Let me put you there where I like you. Line avatar. So basically I want to kind of take a center line through here. Kind of like that. And then we're just going to bring this back around. Maybe through here. Then I'm gonna take another one around the other side. Oh, 16 a person. Well, that's not bad at all. $15, you get a whole dollar off for being over 60. I guess it's better than nothing. Back in my days, a nickel meant something, kids. You'll take that nickel and you'll like it. Oh, they also sell by the pound to go. I mean, that actually makes sense. Am I good with this? Is that what I want to do? I'm probably going to tighten this up a little bit because that's going to look a little... We are going to redraw this is what I think I'm going to do. But let's see how... I want to move this over just a little bit. Where's my edit? Edit line. Can I do this now? No, that's not letting me. Edit line avatar. There we go. Oh. Because having the same... Is that how I want this? All right, let's try this. Let's convert this into patterns and see if I can get something useful out of this. There's the flatten. And I think we'll start, there we go. There's that one. And there's that one. Okay, we're going to recreate these. Oh, I like that. Like this. And then like this. You know, I think I'm going to like maybe line these up like that. And then I'm going to draw these out. So I'm going to run straight lines. So I'm going to kind of have straight lines run through here. It kind of gives me a feel for what I'm doing. Jay was on earlier. Oh, dang. I missed Jay. I did catch Rex. Rex was on today. Rex was having issues. D-Force was not liking Rex today. That's right, you were there too. Oh, that's right, he was falling asleep. It was sleepy time, Rex. All right, I'm going to do that. We're going to switch over to translucent. Transparent is a translucent surface. Let's try that so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Then we're just going to kind of, I don't know, pull this out. Maybe a bit. You know, I'm going to do that. Then we can just kind of pull that back in. And this is going to probably S around like that. And then maybe I can put you in here. Do I want to fix that or leave that as is? I think I'm going to try to leave that as is. I think that point got in the wrong spot. I think I want you over there. Okay, so now we're going to try to set this one up. So do that. Once again, I'm just going to do a polygon. I think we do from here to here. And from here to here. And I'll just take that back to there. And then we'll form that in shape. So we'll pull that over there. Bring you back in like that. Yo, Big Ducky Snow, how are you doing, friend? Everybody, check out Big Ducky Snow. Super cool cat. Pop it in to find out what the word is. The bird. If anybody ever asks you, it's the bird. Before Grease was the word, the bird was the word. You got 2 Michael Bolton songs to learn for tomorrow. Ooh, good luck. Also, may God bless you all. Keep you safe and happy, peaceful. Take care. All right, catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Can't spell tonight. By word, I mean y'all. And by the way, if you're not following Big Ducky Snow, y'all, give him a follow. It's a super cool cat to hang out with. I think you do karaoke streams, and I have caught you doing the co-working streams. So, and there's the big hard lurk from Big Ducky Snow. So what am I doing? I'm measuring stuff. 531.1. So I want that to be 531.1. Change length. 531.1. I want to do that. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can sew this up and stick it in here. And then we'll sew this down to here. So what I want to do is, I think, is this that's the front. This is the back. You know what? I think we're going to make this smaller. I'm going to make that equal whatever these two come out to be. This and this. 33.5. So I'm going to make that into, I think, 33.5 over here. So we'll do a change length on that to 33.5. I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to curve this out so it makes a nice curve in the back. I think I don't want these anymore. You know, I'm just going to put that over there for just a little bit, but we're going to deactivate those and we're going to hide them because we don't need them. And then I want to kind of line this up, sew it on, and see if that looks cool or not. Why are you not? Stop that. Escape. There we go. Oops, let's stop that. Oh, come on. I need this tool, not that tool. I'm going to put you over here. Going to line you up. Maybe I can line it up without clicking on the wrong thing again. Line you up kind of in here. You know, those are still hidden. I'm just going to sew. Let's take a measurement here. There and there, and that is 52.6. So I'm going to want to sew that to this. But you know what? I'm going to put a little point right about there. And I already forgot my measurement. Damn it. So I got to remeasure these. 52.6. Okay, we're going to make this 52.6 to match that. I'm going to go the other way, 52.6. We're going to tell it to go like that. Say okay. I'm going to curve that so it comes around the neck. Okay, we're going to sew. Let me see. I think I'm sewing these to that. So I'll start with that one. Comes to there. And I'm going to put this one over here. And then you get sewn to, I think, over here. I think my brain is putting this together. Something like that. I think that's a little off. I think my sewings are getting a little confused. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I do this. The stuff flies around weird. I might have to freeze some parts up. Oh, I haven't sewn this together yet. We should probably do that. And before I get too crazy, I'm just going to freeze these up so they stay in place for a little bit. All right, now let me see how this... That's fitting a little bit better. Uh-oh, incoming ad break in 3 minutes. See if we can get these lines a little bit closer to what I got traced on the avatar there. Which is probably... Are we good? Now I've gone too far. Because of course I did. I think we're good. I think we're good. If I just strengthen it up. You know what? I think that's going to give me what I want. So what we're going to do is, let's duplicate this over to the other side. Let's Control D that. And you know what? I am totally abandoning these. So we'll just get rid of those. And these I don't need anymore, so we'll just get rid of that. And I think I'll unfreeze everything but this. And we still want to get that front sewn up to the rest of it. But right now we're just working on getting the top done. The Control K, there we go. All right, I'm gonna pull these pieces out so they will sit on top when we simulate, like that. All right, let's try this. This is still a little bunchy. You know what? I probably have elastic or something going on over here still. Maybe not. Because it looks a little weird bunchy, right? I think my sewing might be a little goofy. Let's redo the sewing and double check our lengths and things. So I'm just going to undo this sewing and this sewing. We're just going to double check that this and this is equal to that. They are. So I'm going to redo the sewing just to make sure. And then I'm just going to double check, make sure I don't have any weird elastic going on. See, I got elastic over there. We'll get rid of that. That's better. So I kind of want to tweak this shape so that it has a little smoother feel to it, which means I probably, the way this is janking up here, I probably want to take that line back a little bit this way. It's either that or pull these this way, but this is probably going to be the easier one to change. I should turn the simulation off. And you were 52 point something again. I forgot what you were. 52.6, so we're going to reset that back to 52.6 because it got a little long. I'm going to make sure we're heading in the right direction. And 52.6. And we'll see if that helps any. All right, it's getting a little better. I still need to take this back further. And I should turn the simulation off while doing that. And you know what? I should just move this and pay attention to that. So make that a little sharper. And my target number is 52.6. This is pretty close. It keeps snapping the weird stuff. Is that any better, or am I on the wrong side? I am on the wrong side. I want to take this corner back, and I'm moving this corner. What the hell? I'm actually making things worse. Here, 52.6. Let's see how that goes. See, that looks better. Maybe a little sharper angle on that. I don't think so. We'll put a curve in here, and we'll probably bring this up a little bit. So let's do that. Let's put a curve like so. Let's take you, just bring you this way. Curve you out a little more. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that curve point. We're going to use those handle thingies. And this way I can use these little, like Bezier curve, or maybe like that. Maybe tweak this so that it is at like about 90 again. Somewhere right about there. Does that look fine? That's probably okay. You know what? I'm going to make this sharper so I get a little bit better roll out of that. I didn't see a change. There, I see the change now. I think this is going to be good. Let's see, how's my back looking. I like that. We're going to round this out. So kind of do the same thing we just did here, only on that back piece. And I got to remember, like, turn that sim off when I'm not. So just kind of do that. And I'm just going to set that to be about 90. I wish those numbers were a little larger. There's probably a setting for that somewhere. Is that good? Do I need that a little higher? I think I've got the crack covered. All right, now we're just going to get this and sew it onto here this way. And then I'm just going to add these kind of glove sleevey things, handless gloves. I guess they're just sleeves. And then I'm going to do something similar on the feet. I think we'll do that. And if I get that in good shape, maybe we'll pop over and do some texturing. And my brain stopped. Okay, I don't think. Let's Control F those. That did not work because they are frozen. I have learned my lesson. And let me see if those are. I probably need to pull these out longer. I'm going to take a measurement. I'm going to just draw a line on the avatar and see how that ends up. And that'll give me an idea of, from like here to here, how long that needs to be. And we're going to curve that out. So let's get our pen on avatar tool back out somewhere in here. line avatar. There we go. So I'm going to have that come into here. I'm going to bring that around. Can't see what I'm doing. So maybe about there. You're going to come in through here. And then you're just going to come through here. Actually, I'm going to take the shape and maybe I can work on that. And that might give me a starting shape. Yeah, let's do that. Let's convert you into a... Let's flatten you. Is it doing... It's not doing anything. It's laughing at me. I didn't do it right. Alright, we got to do this again. Alright, let's try this once more. Let's take you to there. And then can I take this down like this? And then can I flatten that? That's the big question. I saw it turned blue. There, there, got it. That flattening tool is just whack-a-doodle. All right. That's going to be the front of the loin shape. I'm going to redraw the, no, that's the back. Stimpy, you fool. Yep. Okay, I'm going to adjust this to fit this somewhat. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take you, pop you into there, pop you into there. There's a point over here I want to tweak. Kind of like that. And then we're going to just curve you. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. There's two ways to curve things. One is you put these little points on here, and the other one is you turn these things with those little control handles. So we're doing the control handle thing here, because that allows me to set this to be like, I don't see my, I think you may handle. What? Where's my handle? I did that so I could see the little angle thingy, and I'm not seeing it. Damn you. I am going to get rid of that. Let's try this again. There's the little handle thing. That way I can try to get that angle to be about 90. I'm going to try to get that to be about 90. That's probably good enough. Are you guys still mirroring? You are still mirroring. All right, so then we're going to just, I don't need you anymore. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to sew it to right here. Yep, let's do that. That sews to there. Am I on the right ones? I think so. Let's put you over here. Yeah, those are the right ones. I think we're good. Let's see how this goes. And do I have any weird elastic on here still? I do. Let's get rid of that. And then I'll just let this settle out a little bit. Okay, I might have some elastic or something going on down here too, so we'll fix that. And you look like you're pinching just a little bit in here for some weird reason. I have you set to 90. You know what? My sewing is probably a little off in here. It's looking my sewing is probably a little jinked right there. Look at that jinky ass sewing. Let's see if we can fix that. No, I'm just going to get rid of that sew line. Because that sew line is... And then we're just going to do it like this. Where's the... we use this tool. I just basically put seam to seam. Or edge to edge. There we go. That looks better. Alright, I'm getting there. If I strengthen those up, it'll probably smooth the shape out a little bit. Like it did on the other side. Probably okay. I wonder if I should make these actually thinner. I don't think so. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to have giant, fairly large trim bands on this. And then I have to figure out how to put really cool patterns on that stuff. You can probably be a little more over here. Maybe. Probably good. Alright, I've got some bunching up going down here. That just comes from the fact that these are different lengths, so we'll fix that. Back when I was doing the pleating, that kind of seemed like a good idea. Now, not so much. 1913 8, so I have to go like 90 2 3. Okay, that was the back. We'll clean this one up over here. Don't know my own strength. I'm going too fast. That says 89.3, 109.3, so 99 and 109. That should fix that up. Although I think I have some sort of weird elastic going on. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's see if did I do this in the back too? I did not. I think I'm in a good spot with this. Alright, I'm just going to put some sleeves on the arms from like maybe here to here. And then we'll just put something... I'm just going to do these as tubes for right now. So I don't know how long this needs to be. But let's start... And at some point we'll start organizing this stuff. Let's put you over here for right now. Let's just drop in I don't know, 300, 350 by, say, 100 to start with. And I'm just going to line that up in front of the arm. And is that going to be, that's going to work, I think. So CV that. We'll flip the normal on that. We'll move it to the back. And then we'll sew those two edges up. And they are all backwards. So reverse sewing and reverse sewing. Flips it. All right, I think we're good. Then I'm going to adjust that. We're just make it a little wider in the back and taper it a little more on the front. And let's see how the stress map looks. Hey, stress map. Strain map. What do we got? All of that is red. That means this is much too tight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip you. That's probably gonna really mess with. No, that's probably good. Then put you like that. Bring you here. That is still over there. So, you know what? We'll just slide these out. I'm going to just bring that down a little. Turn the sim off for a second. Just count this out like 1, 2. I should do these both at the same time. 1, 2. And then we'll take these. 1, 2. Let's see how that's looking. Okay, we're getting a little better. I'm going to tighten up the wrists too. But let's see if we can get this out of the red. That's good. All right, let's tighten up the wrists. Dang it, I missed a wrist. Then bring these back like that. Then we'll let that go. Okay, I'm a little too loose here. So maybe, and I might loosen up the back just a little bit because now the whole arm has kind of gone red. I might type a number into there too. That's a good. Did that get looser? What the frick? That doesn't look like it got any tighter. I swear to God, where? Yeah, that is there. That is there. They still don't look like they're... I don't think I've got 40 centimeters in here. So here, let's do a change length. Maybe say 30. Is that going to be 30 in both? And 30 in both. Those might need to be 35s. Nope, that looks good. So I am going to loosen the back up a little bit. I am. That just is weird. It's like I'm totally backwards on this thing or something. That totally cannot be 300 around that arm. Oh, one of them's flipped. That's my problem. Dangity dang it. Oh. I see. I'm doing the wrong things. They're not oriented the way I thought they were oriented. I thought I had flipped this around. I may have accidentally undid something. My problem is this is the shape, this is the arrangement I've got going on now, so I got to fix that. Let's make that 50 from both. Let's make that 50. from both. Okay, now I need a little bit more room down in here. See, these are now too tight. I'm not worrying about... Actually, let's go ahead and fix this too. 160, probably make that 100. And let's set you to 100. Try that and say both, so that goes both ways. All right, I'm still too tight, much too tight. So now we'll try the loosening. Add an extra 40 up here. All right, that's happy up there. Now I just need to make this wrist happy. I think to do that, I'm just going to have to type a number in because I don't want to add another 20. Let's try 60. Try 60 there. Also, I think I got really bunched on the wrist. Which isn't helping things. We're still too tight. I'm just going to try to pull that back up the arm. Not really. All right, maybe I did want to just... All right, that's looking better. Oh, you're just not going to move, are you? I probably should just convert them back to face to planes and then just rerun the sim. I think I'm going to do that. This is taking me too long. All right, let's stop that. Let's maybe Control F. What the hell? No, that is not right. How the hell did that? That is not a Control F. That is not a reset. That is a reset. I had not seen it do that. I reset it and it became a single line, not a plane. I'm trying to get this dragged back up because I got too much bunching down here, which I was trying to get rid of. But Marvelous Designer has got its own thoughts today on how it wants to do stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna stop this. I'm just gonna delete this. We're just gonna make a copy of this. Actually, let's reset that, right? Now I'm gonna make a copy of this. And I'm just gonna flip this around. I can't do that with the strain map on though. And then we're going to just line you back up. Put you on the other side. And then I think I can just sew this. Here to here. Here to here. Okay, so that's what I wanted. Actually, I want the seams on here, so I'm going to reposition you. Instead of trying to drag the seam into place, I'm going to try to just line this up a little bit better. Oh, come on, man. I wish I could orient on the object. That would probably be asking too much. I think that's close. Let me see if I can get this over on the underside. Let's see how that goes. I like that better. Can I get you dragged down the arm a little bit further? I want this further on the arm, though. I want it sitting down here, just getting up over the wrist. It's still a... Yeah, Marvelous Designer is evil sometimes. All right, that's kind of what I want to do. Let's make a copy of that and put it on the other side. And then let me see if I can get something on the leg. Problem with the leg is it's going to... I want it to come down over part of the foot, but it's going to fight with the ground. I'm going to see if I can get away with this. So I think basically, you know what? I'm just going to copy this and just fit it to the leg, kind of like that. Then I'm going to see if I can get another one underneath it. But, you know, can I just control FU back? You never do really restore back to... You always get some sort of weird, goofy orientation on that restore. I'm not quite entirely sure what it's doing when it does that. It would be nice to know what that was. You know what? I'm going to hide the front of the loincloth for right now. So I think I'm just going to deactivate that and hide it. It's still sewn. And then we'll just take this. You're not turned nicely, are you? I should just redraw. Probably easier to do than futzing around with that thing. And I don't know. What do you go to? You probably belong over here. I know you probably belong over there. So, you know what, we're just going to make... Here, let's just do a rectangle. It's going to be about that big. I'm just going to pull it out. I think that was 4. Ideally, these should be the same. 938. 938. Excellent. So let me see. So if you make a copy of this, right? I'm going to turn that around. I'm not going to futz around with flipping things. We're just going to put this over here, maybe over here, and I'm going to cheat and stick it underneath the foot and see how that goes. So let's try, if I start you right about there. I gotta hide these. I hid half of them. That just figures. Let's hide these other ones. All right, let's sew this up and see if I can get it to sew on. Maybe if I start you in here. And I'd like to think that if I do that and that, that kind of works. That bunched down an awful lot though. And you're kind of stuck inside that in the back, aren't you? You know, let's hide. Let's go ahead and deactivate and hide this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a band on the leg that I'm going to just kind of try to move up and down. Actually, we're going to put the band where I want this, and then we're going to get this to sew to that. And I'm hiding you, that's right. And then let's put a band right about there. So I need a tool that tells me how big this band needs to be. Right in here. There's I think I'll use one of these like measuring things. Basic circumference measurement avatar. 466.5 or 233. So that's my magic number, 233. And I'm going to make you 35. I'm going to say okay. So I'm going to want that right in about here. I hope I'm close to what I measured. Let's make a copy of that. Let's try that again. Make a copy of that. Let's flip that around. Let's put you over here. Let's... Oh, I can't tell which is which. I'm going to sew that to that. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. Sew that to that. And that to that. And I'm going to make these strong, or... Is that the right thing? There's the right thing. Oops, one of my sewings have flipped. Dang it. Which sewing? That one looks good. I think, yeah, you got flipped for some reason. So let's reverse the sewing and then let's put that band back on. Probably good. Yo, it's Rod Shelley. Hey, Rod. What's the lowdown? All right. I'm just going to sew that up to that, and then we're just going to adjust some stuff. I'm going to make these match that. So these should be 233s. They're actually not that far off. 233, and we'll just say both. So it goes both directions. Hey, Charles, thanks for shouting out the Rod Man. Rod Shelley. Sorry you're late. No worries, man. Working on a Chiefs t-shirt. Change length. 233. Both ways. Say okay. Now let's sew that to that. And then sew this to this. Is that? And I'm going to pin. Actually, if I do this, it's going to pull the leg all the way. Nope. You know what I forgot to do? I should freeze this part. I'm going to put that back. These need to be frozen so they don't move. Freeze that. And what I'm going to do is we're going to put a little trim piece down here. And we're going to freeze that so it stays on the toes. Although I think that's a little long. I'll tweak that later once we adjust the length. But for right now, you know, I'm probably going to delete this. But right now, we're just going to offset as an internal line. Say OK. Cut and sew. Then I can grab these. Then I can freeze those. Let's try that again. And I can grab these and I can freeze those. And now I can get this leg in this stretch. And now we're going to adjust the length on that. Hey, the girls got to support their favorite team. I mean, they're not Niners fans? What the hell? All right, let's put the strain map on so we can see. So the idea is to lengthen this up so this isn't all in the red anymore. So that's our next step. That's it. Ban Art. Sorry, Art. You're a cool cat, but... All right, let's see how we're doing. That's looking a little better. Let's give it a little extra. I'm still getting some red down in here, so we're going to just take this up until we can loosen that out a little bit. That's it. Rod's figured me out. I'm a Swiftie. All right, I'm going to shape this up a bit so it fits that foot a little bit better. So I think I can get rid of these. Let's try this again. Okay, so that's going to kind of stay in place there. I like that. Eventually we're going to tweak the floor setting so we can play with that a little bit. But I want to get this maybe we just tighten that up a little that way. You didn't want to say. That's right. I can name maybe one Taylor Swift song, maybe two. I have two on my playlist, but I only know the name of one. So I guess that doesn't make me a Swiftie. I also didn't sell a kidney to go see a Taylor Swift concert, so, you know, I'm not a real fan. I wasn't paying attention. Did I move those? Well, if I knew that's all it took to get you to unfollow me, Johnston, I would have said that long ago. Hey, everybody, check out my man, Johnston. I don't think... I mean, you haven't been on the YouTube in a while, or on Twitch in a while, but you're over there on Kick. Let me get your Kick. I have your Kick bookmark. Give Johnston a follow. Check him out on Kick. At least I thought I had you bookmarked. I guess not. I keep getting the mail announcements. I think it's like Kick Johnson. Something like that. See if I do. There it is. It's the only place I go to on Kick is Johnston's. Kick.com, same users, or something like that. That should work. That should work. Give my man a follow. Check him out. Does a lot of that Metal Gear Solid, I think. I think that's what I caught you playing last time. 704.7. All right, that's a good adjustment there. Casey Mara will be there too. We're at the game with the giant orange ball of fur. Well, Rod, if you were a billionaire, you'd be too busy running the government. All right, I think I'm going to narrow it up a little through here. So I think we're just going to run a line through here. Maybe I'll just do this. And then I'm just going to take that to the extend trim to pattern outline. And then I can kind of just take this in a little bit like this and this. And then I want to do, I should have done that. I should have measured this. What is that? 142.2. Yeah, but you were before the split. I gotta redo this. There we go. You are 142.7. Let's put a split in here. Split 142.7. And do that. Extend to the pattern outline and add points. Now we're going to tighten these up. See, I kind of like that. I kind of wanted it to bunch up in here like that. So I think I'm getting, although I might, yeah, I'm probably going to end up smoothing this stuff out. Is that what I wanted to do? Is that kind of the shapy? Do I want to maybe run a point through here so I can then run a point through here? I think we're going to do that. We'll put a point in here. So let's drop a split point. And I got the wrong tool or something because I'm not seeing what I want to do. That's what I want to do right there. If I say 250, okay. And then we'll put another one in here. 250, okay. Then I'm going to want another point. Maybe somewhere in there. And these could probably be a little tighter. So let's put a split there. What is every time I reach over, I make you, I don't know, 130. And I'll put another one over here at 130. And then we'll put some lines through here. Then can I select and extend the pattern outline for all of these in one fell swoop? That would be sweet. Extend pattern outline. Excellent. Then I think we can take these in. Take these in. I could probably take these two in a little bit. I'm a little loose up here, so I think I can tighten that up just a bit. Just a wee bit. Oh, that's probably okay. And then maybe just convert these to curve points. Actually, I can get rid of these, I think. And then convert these to curve points. Then I can do that, and then maybe tweak this a little bit. It's probably okay. I think I'm going to live with that. And then we'll just make a copy of the other side. I think I'm going to stop playing around with this for tonight. We'll get everything back in and we'll see where we are. And then we can, now I want to play around with a little bit of texturing. I got a texture of bubble helmet still. Do that, puts that over there. Let's turn off the strain map. Let's get everything back into play here. What a hot mess. Activate. There we go. So we're looking kind of like that. I think I'm getting something usable out of this. So that's where I'm going to leave this off for now. I'm probably going to remap these after I... So in Blender, I got a whole bunch of bunchiness in here. I'm going to just smooth that stuff out. And I think we're just redo the UV maps on those. You know what? I think I am going to leave that band on there. So anyhow, yeah, let's hit save. A little bit of progress on this. I've got a much better looking outfit, I think, at this point. That's still a little weird. I probably have some elastic going on there still. I'm going to leave that alone for now. All right, hit save. I'm going to close Marvelous Designer for tonight. Let's take a look at where I left off with the bubble helmet. I want to finish up the bubble helmet. Let's concentrate on that and maybe get some of the textures on. So let's see where we left off. Hey, Daz, what's up? What's up? What's up? Where's my content library? There's my content library. Okay. Let's see if I've got anything saved. Sweetheart. Starheart. That's what it is. I got anything in here? I got the rocket pack. I've got the tights. And I've got the tunic over here. I think I've started the helmet over here. And there's the helmet. Yeah, let's get the textures on the helmet. I don't know if I've got any work done on that or not. We started texturing the rocket pack. So I think actually we'll pop in. We'll do a couple of textures on the rocket pack, and then we can make sure we match those onto the helmet. Let's get a figure in here, though, and start getting dressed up. And we still have boots. I think maybe we'll do the boots on Saturday. Anyhow, there's our helmet. I have not put the clothes on with the helmet yet. I probably should have done that a long time ago. Because the jacket may need some adjustments. Yeah, we need to make some adjustments on the helmet to fit that jacket, or fit our tunic. I still need buttons. So actually, let's do that. Let's get you... And you're supposed to fit the female. So let's adjust the base figure to fit that. That's one of those things I probably should have done earlier. All right, we're going to launch Blender. We're going to fix the shape of the helmet. Then we're going to texture it in about that order. Are you the... There we go. Where's my base helmet? So I was doing fitting morphs the other day with this. But are you my helmet? And are you, I don't want you. That's the stocky body. We want you. That's the base body. And I need to put the jacket on that. Let's get the jacket. Let's export that out. Let's check and see if I've got that set to high. That is the posing tab. Let's try the parameters tab. Master resolution. Let's switch you to base. Now let's re-export that just to make sure I know what I'm doing. So you are in the pulp folder. Starheart, whip. I probably have a good jacket in here somewhere. I probably should just bring Tunic G92. That's probably, you know what, I probably don't need to export this. Cancel that. Let me see how this goes. Let's import. Tunic. I keep forgetting I called it Tunic. That doesn't look right. 103 bytes. Probably not the jacket. Let's try that one. Why do you fit my helmet? What the hell? Why do you not fit my helmet? Do I have something? All right, let's export this and see where it ends up. I am in the wrong folder again. Hello, whip. Let's try this. You know, that's a garbage file. I'm just going to overwrite that. Do I want a file exist? You want to replace it? Yeah. Let's do this. All right, let's bring this jacket in. See, I might have to readjust the helmet. So let's get rid of that. Let's import that. Did I not set you to? Oh, I reset it. See, you fit. Why do you fit? Well, let's export the helmet and see what's going on here. Bubble helmet. There we go. We'll export that. Let's see what the Farfignugan. Bubble helmet 2. I might replace bubble helmet with the other one, or update the geometry at the very least. Date modified, bubble helmet 2. You know what? You're probably a morphed. Yeah, you're probably morphed, and I don't know why. I probably morphed you, and I didn't bring in fix the original. So let's adjust this. I think. Do I want to just pull the whole thing up maybe a little bit? Going to X-ray. Do I have a little bit? There's not a lot of room to pull that up. I'm trying to keep that just a little bit more room in the chin there. All right, let's see how this is looking. So I'm getting a little bit of clipping in the back on that collar. So I think I don't know. I think we just need to rearrange this. And then we'll update the shape. And I gotta hide that rocket. Honestly, I can't see what I'm doing with the rocket in the way. I have to adjust the shape of the rocket a little bit too, because it's going to clip the helmet a lot. So I'm actually going to probably pull that lip down on the rocket. You are right there. So apparently you all went into the same category as the rocket. So let's get you guys out of here. Then I can hide the rocket. And then I can work on fitting this better without breaking too much stuff. So I think we're going to do that, but we're going to turn off. I'm going to say connected only. And then I can. Did I not just say connected only? It is. Oh, so I must be connected in there. Dang it. Get that up off the shoulder. Let's go back a little bit. I got so much garbage in the way here, I have a hard time seeing what I'm doing. So let's come back to here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll just pull this back edge. Oh, yeah. Doughy. Let's do this thing here. We'll try to mirror that. So what I do on one side goes to the other. Okay, that's probably good. Let's see if you can pull some of this. All right. Pull you back. Probably good. Let me see if I can smooth this out just a little bit. Are you still moving on both sides? Yep. Okay, I think I'm going to update the helmet with that shape. I'm probably going to regret it that it's that close. Maybe we just pull it up just a little bit further on this edge. Can I just get through here? And then up a little more. Make it a little wider that way. Maybe up just a little bit more. Give myself some breathing room in there. All right, let's try that. All right, you came in with janky. Oh, that's going to be okay. It's fine. Let's do that, and let's your bubble helmet 3. And we're going to make sure we just export out only the selected, and export that, and pop back over to here. And let's see if we can update this geometry with the vertex position and say, oops, I forgot to select my mesh. And you are bubble helmet 3. There we go. I think that'll work a little better. All right, now let's look at getting this bubble helmet textured up. So let's take a look at what we have in our substance folder. Whip and substance. And do I have a helmet folder in here? Bubble helmet. I do have a bubble helmet. I just don't have a bubble helmet substance folder yet. Okay, let's do a couple of things for the rocket, then we'll do the bubble helmet. So the rocket pack, I think we set up a brass, so we'll make sure to do maybe a steel, a chrome, and a painted white or something like that. And my brain stopped, and my brain's coming back, and we haven't launched substance yet, so let's do that. Hello, substance painter. You, I don't need to do anything with you. You, I'm going to keep you. You, I can hit save on and come back to later. Close that, open this. I think this should be in recent rocket pack. There we go. All right, so that's kind of the brassy rocket pack. Am I done with that? Almost. And we are going to change the shape of the rocket pack just a little bit, but it's not really going to change the way I'm doing the textures. I need a dark on that nozzle. And other than that, this is kind of good to go. You can see my glasses up there. And I might want to draw and what if we change no more point limits? Why did I bother saving 700 points? Damn you. Alright, that is giving me those grid lines. So let me tweak that. If I set you to be triplanar, does that look... That really doesn't quite work. Cylindric. You know, cylindric almost works with this. I might leave that one like that. It gives me really interesting, although I don't need it down here. All right, let's put like a burnt steel or something like that. What do we got for iron? Hey, thanks, Rod. I am happy with how that's looking. Iron chainmail, iron diamond, iron forged old. Maybe we do that on the cone. And then maybe can I make that weirdly darker? Maybe. That's a little overly complicated. I got a base color. I do have a base color. Excellent. I like that. There we go. That is, I'm getting some odd edges in. There's the edges. Let's tweak the edges. Let's make the edges darker too. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. See if I can give us a little more room in here to see. All right, so that's going to be the brass. Let me group all of this together. Let's try brass with the caps locks off this time. All right, I'm going to hide that, and let's say steel. So what if I just drop a steel on there? That looks kind of nice. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dupe the brass, because I've got some things in here I can copy. Duplicate layers. So this is going to be steel. Excuse me. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of the... We're going to redo these. So let's put that in there. And then I'm just going to drag this all the way down the stack to right about in here. So brass greasy is going to go away. And that brass weave tiles, I'm going to get rid of those. So this is going to be a much smoother look. I like that nozzle, so I'm going to keep that. And I think the rest of this will kind of work. One thing is, I'm going to see if I can, maybe the triplanar will help those seams a little bit. So we'll see if we can get that off of there. And let me click that for normal map. And maybe we come over here to, let's try the triplanar projection. With this, it works better than those seams coming out. I like that. So I think that's going to be the steel version. I think maybe we'll just copy all of this and make a chrome version. And then maybe a white version. So let's duplicate this. Something in here says duplicate. There we go. Or Control D. I should remember Control D. That's a fairly universal duplicate command. Chrome. And then we do have a chrome. And I might tweak the chrome later on, but for right now, chrome. You did not. Nope, I can't spell chrome, can I? I'm going to say metal. I can find... Oh, this is too... I hate when this gets too narrow, this goes away. That's always annoyed me. Chrome blue tint. There we go. Boom. Shiny. I'm going to bring you down here. You're going to come up into here. And we're just going to put this over here and get rid of that tempered steel. And I'm going to clean up that nozzle. And maybe we'll replace the wood with, maybe I'll make that chromey too. Come on, brain. You can do it. I'm getting rid of the steel. That's right. And I'm going to lose this. Is that the iron forge? Yeah, we're going to replace the iron forge with a slightly darker chrome. Maybe I'm going to leave the iron forge down there. I do kind of like that. All right, let's turn that into a chrome plate. There we go. And let's make that the little pad strip there. We're going to make you black. I think you're right there. So let's make you a black. Oh, I don't get a color option for that. Yo, SROM, how are you doing? Why, yes, it is a rocket. And yes, I am just happy to see you. Well, it is a rocket, and I'm happy to see you. Always happy to see the SROM. Ladies and gentlemen, SROM has entered the building. The most incredible musician, not named Taylor Swift. Check out my good friend SROM Music. I love that SROM music. That music that SROM Music makes. So if you aren't giving our friend a follow, do so. You will not regret it. I'm turning these black. That's right. We're going to get rid of the plain leather. I'm going to get rid of this wenge wood. I'm doing all right. I have a little bit of a sinus thing going on. I had to drive in a snowstorm to the pharmacy, and then when I got back, I had to go do it again. I do not recommend. Hey, thank you, Anonymous, for that gift sub. And I'm not sure who that Anonymous is, but I have a sneaking suspicion. But they're anonymous. Maybe they wanted to be anonymous. Maybe somebody accidentally did that thing where they accidentally were anonymous. Feel free to claim credit. That's right. That Anon is like everywhere, right? I forgot what I'm doing. I'm getting a rubber out. What, on Twitch? Oh my. What are you? Plastic glass glossy scuffed. I'm going to put that right there. All right, that's going to be my chromium rocket. And then I think I want to do a painted, maybe, what are you? Plastic glossy scuffed. Let's try plastic glossy scuffed. You know, that might make a good base for the white. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to, where am I? Let's put that in here. Let's close you down. Let's make a copy of you. Let's call you white. White Knicket. Let's turn you off. All right, now I'm going to drag this onto here. We're going to pull this all the way back here. And then I'm going to get rid of the, you know what, you guys, all of you guys, I don't need yous. And then this comes right into there. Oh, no, wait, I did need those. Wait a minute. I accidentally deleted the wrong stuff. All back. All right. This is the one I don't need. So I'm going to get rid of that. That goes into here. And then we're going to make this the white. So hopefully I get a color option in here. We are optimistic that we can change our color here. Remember, kids, we don't do pure white, much like we don't do pure black. I like that, but I want it to be a little shinier. So let's see if we can tweak the roughness. Do I get a roughness option in here somewhere? I like these stains and this dust. It looks kind of cool. And I'm looking at the roughness. Do I get a roughness option in here? I don't need that opacity. Where's my roughness? There you are. Let's see. If we head this way, am I getting shinier? I don't seem to really be getting shinier. I should be getting shinier. Or am I on the wrong color? Normal. I think I'm seeing it a little bit. I wonder if this stuff is getting in the way. I'm just seeing it on the edges. Let me do a render and see if that shows up. Let's hit save, because we haven't done that in a little while. And let's do mode. And let's go to render. Let me see if maybe I just need to tweak the metallicity up a little bit. I think we're going to do that. We'll make it a little more metallic looking. Let's go back to paint mode. Let's go look at our metallicity and maybe just, there we go. Get a little bit more sheen onto there. I think that'll be the white rocket. Okay, these are good. I'm kind of happy with this stuff for the rockets, so that's going to be our white, and maybe I'll put trim, maybe we'll put little blue stripes or something on here, but for right now, that is our chrome rocket. And we got the steel, and then we got the brass with the cool panel lines, because that's all steampunky and shit. Oh my gosh, I said steampunk on stream. All right, let's group all of this together. It's thinking about it. And this is going to be CCOX. Star, heart, rocket. Do that. All right, and then I'm going to save you as a smart material. Create smart material. There we go. And let's save out the brass. Control Shift E. I'm still gonna get the helmet started, so I might run a little over tonight. Do I have a name for this file? Yes, it's Starheart Rocket Pack. Excellent. 5 channels. There we go. We're good. I'm gonna do that. We're not saving opacity. We'll set the opacity up in DAZ. All right. I'll check that out later. All right, let's hit save. Let's do file, new, select, bubble helmet normals. That should be still good. Looking good. Let's bake our maps. This is going to be mostly glass, although we might make it dirty. I think that's good. Did I bake all that? Let's bake all of that. Those bakes are looking good. All right, let's bake the ID map now. Once again, I got to set up all the ID map gets baked to different settings and everything else. And I'm looking for this helmet with the ID maps. And look at there, it's got ID maps. Yay. All right, bake that. And it sets up my nice colors. Excellent. Yeah, okay. Hum diddy hum diddy hum diddy hum. Back to painting. And now we can grab this, and I'm just going to pull this out. This was the rocket textures. And then if we do this, and then we're just going to take the stuff in here and kind of line it up with these. So I got something in here called glass, right? And let me see what is what. So that's going to be the brass. I should map that differently. This is kind of leather. That should be leather too, and that's just glass. And most of this I'm going to actually do in DAZ. But for in here, so what do we want to do? Iron. Okay, so I don't need the iron because that's actually the nozzle texture. We're not keeping that, so we'll get rid of that. Metal flake. I have no idea where I was using that. probably am not going to need that. Why do I have two glass visors? Because one was on the buttons. If I make that go away, why is this not working the way it's supposed to work? You know, there should be a color selector in here, and I'm not seeing it. And I don't know why. But there, that's the color selector. And now my glasses, because you're turned off. There we go, that's better. I'm just going to put that over there just to kind of remind me that's glass, but we don't need that. This iron diamond, I don't think I need that. Metal flake, I think we can lose that. These wire grid, that, we don't need those. Quilted leather was a bad idea. Plain leather, I'm probably just going to put that, whoops. I'm just going to subtract that, and we're going to just, you know, this is going to be plain leather, and that's going to be plain leather. I can make them different if I want to, but I think for right now, probably good. Brass greasy is good. Wenge wood, we don't need anymore. And this one here, I'm going to try to tweak. This is what's giving me those hard panel lines. So let's see if we can find a mapping method that makes that make sense. And that doesn't quite, that's not quite working with it. I mean, I guess I could rotate. I think I can rotate this thing. Although I forget how that's done. If we see spherical, do I have spherical projection? I do. Maybe we tweak the spherical projection. Ooh. And there's a way to rotate this. There are things. Where are the things? There's the thing. So I can orient this to line up with that a little bit better. And then I think we can just move you around until those lines look kind of nice and radial. Yeah, I think that looks good. I like that. Excellent. All right, am I going to stick with leather and leather? I think so. I think I'll just make those both leather. So I think that's going to work. So that's going to be the complement to the brass rocket, the brass helmet. Let's do the steel helmet. So it's the same drill. I just have to figure out what I'm doing again. Tempered steel kind of goes good here. I think I've got... Were we just using leather? I think I was still just using the leather on that, wasn't I? Yeah, that glass visor I can get rid of. This one, there, and there. I'm not sure. I may change the color of that from brown to black or something. And that's going to end up being the steel version. I think I can just leave the rest of that chrome version. And now we're cooking with. Oh, see, I keep glass visor goes away. That one. Goes there. So do I have a... What did I use here? Was this plastic? Maybe it was the plastic. I think the plastic might work for the collar. And that's probably, and there's the chrome. And then we got our white. Once again, I think don't need that, and that. We can tweak this to be over there. And I can adjust you to be. Boy, every time I click on this thing, it there and there. Although maybe I'll turn that into a white. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyhow, it's just about 9. I managed to get some textures basically set up for the helmet. We've managed to fix the helmet so it actually fits. So here's where we kind of are in DAZ. We still need to make boots. And let me drag in the rocket pack real quick. I'm going to make a quick tweak on the rocket pack, and then let's drag it in and texture it and call it a day. Where's my blender? Hello, blender. Are you my rocket pack? You look an awful lot like my rocket pack. I hope you're the final version. May not be. I should probably load in the final version and use it instead. But I don't remember what that was. Are you my final rocket pack? You might be. Let's take a look at your UV mapping. You look about right. I'm going to just tweak this top edge down a little bit, and then we'll export it out and put it into DAZ. So back into here. So this edge here just sits too close to this helmet edge. So I'm just going to drag this just down a little bit. So I think maybe from here, I can't, to here. Does that look symmetrical? Not quite. I think I missed it just a little bit, because that should line up on here. See, that's better. Okay, do I have a little? I do have a little bit of the thing going on. So I'm just gonna just bring that down and out a little bit. Call that good and re-export this. And rocket pack. Yeah, I don't actually see anything. There it is, rocket pack 02, just in case I'm screwing things up horribly. I did save textures for this. So import rocket pack 02. I should view details and sort by date. Makes it easier to figure out what I was just working on because it's at the top of the list. There we go. Now it's starting to look like a rocket gal. Alright, let's throw some textures on this and call it a day. Surfaces. Do that. Let's come back over to, I opened these up. Did I not open up my export file? I thought I opened up the export file. I guess I didn't. Bad Chris. Nope. Chris doesn't remember where his export file is. What is that called? Star Heart. Rocket harness. Nope, that's bubble. It's something with a JPEG. Let's do that. Rocket Pack base color. There it is. Documents, Adobe, blah, blah, blah. Base color, height, metallic, normal, and roughness. Let's cut those. Let's go over to the projects, files. I've lost my projects. There we are. Pulp. There we go. Runtime. Textures. Me. Starheart. And I don't. Tights and rocket harness. We'll put it right here. We'll put paste. No. I need a folder for this. New. Folder. Star. Heart. Rocket. And we'll drop them into there. And then we're just gonna. How did I got? I'm in the wrong folder. That's why. So where did I just drop you guys? God dang it. Right there. All right. Apply my generic shader. And then we can just drag and drop. Base color. Roughness. Height map. I'm sticking in the bump channel. Normal map. Goes into the normal channel. And a metallicity map. Into the metallicity channel. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to do a render and we're going to call it a day. Let's find somebody to raid. Control R. Let's see. It is Thursday. Maybe Dr. DK's on. AKA Bad Tooth Records. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Anand, thank you for that gift sub. That was super cool. Is that looking all right? It's getting there. It's in the ballpark. Yeah, thanks for being here, Art. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And hey, make sure you're following CS Bond. And we did have the awesome sauce that is Rod Shelley. Go Niners. Or was it Chiefs? I can't remember. I'm old. And I'm shouting out Charles. We're going to shout out Charles. Follow SROM. Check out Johnston over on Kick. Johnston, 1968. Super cool cat. Doing the gaming on the Kick. Thanks, man. And where's who's on? That's my chat. That's not Twitch. That's my Twitch. And thank you, Art, for Twitch. Over there on the YouTube. That's my Twitch. Oh, I hear myself in the background. Bad Chris. Lady is on. That sounds like a good deal. You're probably already watching Lady anyhow. So we might as well just take you back over there. Sally Quinn's Creations is doing Marvel's Rivals, but we're gonna go over to Lady A. And I think I probably already scrolled past her, or maybe not. Well, there she is. We are going to raid Lady Athria. Sounds good. She is doing an emote, it looks like. An animated emote, and it's really cool. You haven't popped in yet. Oh, dude. Well, here you go. Join the raid if you can, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. I will be back Saturday, 1 p.m. for more probably stuff related to this. I'm not crazy about that texture on the jacket, to tell you the truth. Anyhow, and then, of course, Saturday, 8 p.m., Saturday Night Social. It's an art chair. It's a Discord chat. Yes, even the note. Oh, he's going to be at your Chiefs game. I'm sorry, dude. And my brain's stopping. Yes, it is. I'm raiding Lady Aethria. That's it. We've got raid calls. Hey, I have a Discord. Feel free to join. We have a raid call. If you're not a sub, you can use that. If you are a sub, you can use the sub raid call there. Let's do this slash raid lady, and I can't spell, but there's an underscore in there, isn't there? I gotta copy this because my brain does not put multiple vowels together into the right order. Control V. There we go. I think that's it. There we go. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a good rest of a Thursday or Friday for those of you on the happy side of the planet. And I'm copying my rate call and hasta la vista, baby. I expect to see the t-shirt in the gallery soon, Rod. All right, hasta la vista, baby. We will catch you all later. Where's OBS when you need it?